you. You feel me? But yo, man, we out here. Son's out here getting some DB work. Out here working it out. Realizing what it is to do and what it ain't to do. What up, Alex Smith? What's up, my boy? What's up with you, my boy? What's up, Justin Kitchens? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, Scott Nance? What's up with you? Hey, man, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that star button. Jerry, what's up, Jerry? Raymond Dow, what's up with you, Raymond Dow? Hoodlum, what's up with you, my boy Hoodlum? Troy West, what's up with you, Troy West? Shag Ward, what's up with you, Shag Ward? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. Crystal Mayfield, what's up with you, Auntie? I appreciate you. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. What's up, Joe Trantrina? I'm not gonna lie, I'm 2 seconds away from switching my boy. You better knock that off, boy. T. Carter Brown, you better knock that off right now. We ain't trying. Nope. We didn't see worse days, bro. Emmitt Smith is not in the Arizona Cardinals uniform right now. We have had worse days. Get your ass off that ledge. Nope. Get off that ledge. Hoodlum, what's up with you, man? Get off that ledge. I don't want to hear that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You feel me? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. What's up, Blaze One Sports? Darren, what's up with you, OG? Darren Sertan, what's up, sir? Hey, Darren. Hey, OG, man, you got to come out here to out here and freaking goddamn watch some games with your boy. You feel me? Yeah, you got good. You got good speed on the runway. That's how you're supposed to run on a runway. Like you're running a race. Jason Jesus, what's up, boy? So, yo, man, let's go, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, yo, he says, let's go, nephew, still showing improvement. I know I heard that, man. I heard that. Things are getting better in the nation, man. Things are definitely getting better in the nation. Things are definitely getting better in the nation. Marquise, what's up with you? Michael Blasty, what's up to the Astros game yesterday as always completed. Marcus Hayden, what's up with you, sir? So, yo, man, Cowboys. Listen, I dropped a video today. I haven't put it on Instagram yet, but I dropped a video on Facebook, and it said, it basically said something along the lines of, you know, how would you guys feel if the Dallas Cowboys drafted a quarterback in the early rounds? And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Like, you know, I could see the Dallas Cowboys doing it, not based off of needs, but just based off the sheer fact of Dak Prescott's contract. You know what I'm saying? Now, my content that I make, I'm going to tell y'all, the content that I make is never always my opinions of it. I always try to make content that is an opinion of what I think the Cowboys are actually physically going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I always let you guys know. My content, people always get mad at me because they be trying to think that I'm saying it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I think they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said you've been saying this since 1996. We have been. We have been saying it's our season since 1996. What are you supposed to? So what are we supposed to do? Open up the season and say, no, we don't think we're going to win a Super Bowl this year? That's dumb. Don't be mad at me because you have a loser mentality. Y'all, don't get me started, bro. Like, I'm in a good mood. Don't get me started today. I can see a QB in day two. I could definitely see a QB in day two. I could definitely see a QB in day two. The reason being is, bro, listen to me. Dak Prescott right now has the Dallas Cowboys by their proverbials. Nuts, that is. You feel me? Dak Prescott has the Dallas Cowboys by the nuts. The reason why I say they got him by the nuts is because the Cowboys cannot trade him, nor can they release him, or all they can do is pay that young man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's no way that the Cowboys are going to allow Dak Prescott to make $59 million on a one-year deal. Not next year, they're not. I highly doubt that. So, what do I think the Cowboys do? Now, listen to me. I'm not saying I'm one out here saying that the Cowboys... Listen to me. What I would do with Dak Prescott is I would give him an extension. But I don't know if you can give someone an extension in the same year you restructure somebody. Because remember, there's a lot of fans that are out there trying to think that the Dallas Cowboys gave Dak an extension. They did not give him an extension. They gave Dak a restructure. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave him a restructure. What is a restructure? A restructure means this. If I owe you $40 million and I'm supposed to give you $40 million over the next 2 years, $20 million every 2 years for a total of $40 million, restructure means instead of saying, hey, I'm going to give you 20 and 20, I'm going to give you 30 and 10. I'm going to give you 30 and 10. Right? So think about that. An extension is when you actually move the money. Now, also, the $59 million hit that I'm telling you about, that's also after the Dallas Cowboys have already restructured Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? It's financing a car for 17 months instead of 36. Get ready for another losing season, Cowgirls. I mean, what's your team? Cameron Moore? Before you tell me we're going to have a losing season, at least tell me what your team is. You know what I'm saying? At least tell me what your better entrance. Jeremy, what's he gonna say? Imagine that I'm a cowgirl paid strictly for entertainment. Hey man, if he's a Cowboy fan, let him entertain. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Be safe, Westwood, head to work. Okay, Marquise, what's up? So yeah, I can see the Cowboys drafting a quarterback in the early rounds just because of how Dak Prescott's contract set up. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. The way the Cowboys did negotiations with Dak last year, man, that mess did not go well. A couple years ago, that mess did not go well. Dak had to hold out 2 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to hold out 2 times. So for me, it's very, very hard for me to imagine the Dallas Cowboys just walking up to Dak. Because think about this. Even if you give, Daniel Jones makes $45 million right now. Dak Prescott makes 40. You're not going to give Dak Prescott the same contract as him. Because I would assume that Dak Prescott would want more money than him. Say, instead of when you run, when you jump, you try to like do this. You have so much speed. I want you to try this. Just try to jump and keep running. Oh. Try that right now. Just try to run because you have a lot of speed. And what you're doing is you're using your speed and then you're just cupping your legs and trying to coast. If you're going to do that, you'd be better off just pro gliding. Just open your form up and just pro glide. See how far you can glide like a chipmunk. But you have so much speed. Try running. And when you take off, kick at the last moment, you know what I'm saying? Try keep running, because you have a lot of speed. You should definitely be bicycle kicking, because you're running fast. Let's go. Be safe. Okay, yeah, man, you know, give him the little kid. Man, I'm a coach, man. That's what I do. When I see kids messing up, the coach in me comes out, baby. That's just what it is, man. The coach in me comes out. When I see a kid doing the wrong thing, the coach in me comes out. Hey, man, you got to stop doing that, man. Matter of fact, when you do that, man, turn your hips a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, man. Like, it just comes out. Schultz signs for the Titans. Yeah, we knew that. Man, I'm over Dalton Schultz. I'm over it, bro. I'm not even that I'm over it. I'm over what the Cowboys chose not to do. I'm over that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Ferguson and Hendershot. Ferguson's going to have to be the guy, bro. So, I mean, it ain't no, he is going to be the guy. He's going to have to be the guy, bro. He's going to have to be the guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Dallas Cowboys in this new offense has to find a way to diminish the value of the tight end. Like, if we're not going to have a overly above average tight end, then guess what? You got to diminish how important his role is in his offense. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Cowboys will diminish the importance of the tight end in the offense. Like, over the last 15 years, the tight end has been really, really important, man. It's been really, really important. Glad you're walking. You're a busy mind off, boy. You in Dallas. DJ, my classmate, Oakland Paul, Action Paul, Coach. Oh, what's up, Return? West Coast, are you at the gym? No, I'm not at the gym. My sons are up here getting some private DB working, some private workouts. what I'm saying? My sons are getting coaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, greatness will not be achieved on accident, and it will not be cheap. That's one thing I've learned about having kids. Greatness will not be achieved on accident, and it will not be cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's just real. Greatness will not be achieved on accident, and greatness will not be cheap. Do you think the Cowboys should trade up in the draft? For what? For what? What would they be trading up for? Tell me what they would be trading up for, and I can give you a better answer. But just as of right now, I don't have an exact need that I would think the Cowboys would have to trade up for. What position though? He slows down before he gets on the board. Are such a great inspiration bullet yourself. Are you such a great inspiration bullet in yourself? Would you have gone for Hopkins with what they have for Cooks? Of course I would have, but I don't think they would have traded DeAndre Hopkins for that. Of course I would have took that. Hey, let's get to 2,000 stars. Of course I would have took that. But they wouldn't have taken. They wouldn't have. Arizona they want more. So I would, but I don't think Arizona wants more than that. Arizona didn't even budge on that. So yeah. Ain't no one giving a first round to Arizona. I don't think they want a first round. I don't think they want a first round pick, but I think they want at least the compensation that they got, because they didn't give up a first round for him. I think they gave up a second and a third or something like that. They asked for a second round pick. Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. I would be thinking something along a first or second round pick. You know what I'm saying? The Cards have agreed. The Cards have to agree also. They aren't paying Hopkins' salary either. Well, they didn't say no. The Cardinals said that they would agree to pay some of it. They didn't say all of it. If they said they would pay all of it, Hopkins would have got traded last week. You know what I'm saying? That's a free player. So yeah, I don't. They didn't. They didn't. Yeah, they want a first round pick for him, but they're not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? They wanted a second and another player. I mean, what? I mean, that's the thing about it. We don't really have any player that is like a budding player that people would want to trade for, except for like DeRon Bland. Like all the budding players that teams would want to trade for, you guys aren't want to let those guys go. We don't really have any tradable players right now. AZ wants a second pick and a player of value. We don't have no player of value like that. We don't have no player of value like that. So yeah, I don't see how what player would be. We don't have no player that we could just give up. Zeke to Tampa. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think Zeke is gonna go to Tampa Bay. Why would Zeke want to go to a rebuilding team? I don't know why everybody, just because his running back coach is there, they don't care about that. I don't think Zeke's going to Tampa Bay. I don't think he's going to Tampa Bay. I think Zeke is going to go to a perennial, I don't think he's going to go not Tampa Bay. I would have signed T.Y. then traded. Man, no one's going to trade for T.Y. Hilton. He's 31 years old on a veteran minimum contract. Eagles and Bengals already said no to Zeke. That's not true. Those were actually rumors. No team has really said no to any player. Teams don't actually say no to free agents. They don't do that. They just don't sign them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to start putting these narratives. The Eagles told Zeke no. That's not true. The Eagles didn't tell Zeke no. They just denied that rumor or whatever that rumor was put out. And that wasn't even a true rumor. I know two teams that I've spoken with Zeke's parents with, and neither one of those teams are teams that they're talking about right now. Should have kept Zeke. Pollard needs at least a year to get back in his prime form. Yeah, man, I could have thought of that too, but I don't think the Cowboys would agree with us. But we have to see. We're going to have to see. Saints for Zeke, him and Carr. Let's go. Eagles and yeah, they didn't say no. That was just a rumor. Teams ain't gonna tell players no. They're just not gonna sign their contracts. Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler's still on the Chargers last time I checked, and you'd have to trade for him. The Cowboys aren't trading for a running back if they didn't even want to pay a running back. You guys got to remember, the Cowboys just brought in Rondell Jones. Like, that should tell you right there the value that they're trying to spend. They're not trying to spend anything. Like, they brought in Rondell Jones and nobody else. Like, what other running back did they bring in? They didn't bring in any other running back. They brought in one guy and signed him. Like, so what? For so long for tryouts, right? We're really putting all our chips on Malik Davis and Jake Ferguson. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And guess what? I'm getting crucified online for believing that too. Like, there are people that are mad at me because I don't want to support a tight end with 17 catches and freaking 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, y'all trying to make me act like I'm the weirdo. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm the weirdo. I'm not the weirdo. I think that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, Flowers can easily get 10 sacks this year. Dante Fowler, you mean? Dante Fowler? I think he can, actually. I would actually have to agree with you on that one, brother. I think he can get 10 sacks this year. You think Ferguson will surprise us? Listen to me. We got to stop hoping that people surprise us and do all that. Like, this is people playing with people's mortgages and stuff. That's like saying freaking Ford Motor Company hoping that the handbrake works. Like, bro, there's just some stuff you don't hope that it works. You need to know. You know what I'm saying? But the nation has y'all juiced up on Ferg, so guess what? It happened. He is our tight end now. We got to do it, man. He got to be able to do everything Schultz can do. When Ferguson go off, don't jump on the bandwagon. Listen to me, Jose. Listen to me. You know what that means? You got to shut up until then, though. So how about that? So all the people that keeps telling me I got to be quiet because Ferguson's going to go off, that means you got to shut up until then, though. The season's not until September. So that means I have until September to talk my talk. I got until September to talk my talk. See, this is the thing y'all want to do. Y'all always want to hope and pray that these dudes, oh, when this guy goes off. Bro, why don't you say that about every player on the team then? Why don't you say that about every person on the team? See, Cowboy fans, we tend to believe that everybody's going to win. Wasn't Jalen Tolbert supposed to go off? Like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. Don't get mad at me because I'm a realistic Cowboy fan. And I love the Cowboys. I'm past the days of just hoping players are going to go off and then they don't go off and then y'all make fun of them, bro. Because I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen if Jake Ferguson doesn't go off. Y'all going to crucify his ass and say he's not good. And I'm going to be the guy telling y'all he is good. He's just young. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Like, if Jake Ferguson doesn't have this ridiculous jump from year 1 to 2, you guys are going to crucify him, and I'm going to be the one guy saying, no, bro, it's not that he's trash. It's just that he's only been a starting tight end for 5 games, bro. Like, you got to give him time. And we going to be all right as a whole? What does that mean? What does being all right as a whole mean? Does that mean we're going to win a Super Bowl this year? Like, I can't just say that the Cowboys are just going to be all right this year just because they made a couple moves. Like, the Cowboys make moves every year. Like, we didn't make no moves to make ourselves better than the Chiefs. Like, stop it right now. The Cowboys are now a better team than the Chiefs on paper right now. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, and we have an off season to try to break that. coach. You have a lot of knowledge, but always keep it real. Appreciate you, Santiago. And listen to me, it's not my goal to hurt nobody's feelings, man. Like, it's not my goal to hurt nobody's feelings and to make people feel like their season's over. That's not my goal. But I do want to do one thing. I appreciate you. I want to do one thing, and that is I want to prevent surprises. Like, I don't want to have any surprises. And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. When like, listen to me. Because think about this. Everybody was ready to jump on and crucify. Listen to me. Everybody was ready to crucify Michael Gallup when he didn't perform, right? But who was the one guy on here saying, bro, this is what I told y'all. It's not that he needs time. Like, I'm always going to speak for what's truth. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. My platform, I will always pick production over projection. Every time. Like, I'm just being real with you. I will always take projection. I will always take production over projection every day. Every day. I will take someone who I know can do it over someone who I think can do it every single day. Every single day. That's just like hiring someone at your job. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to hire someone who has production, who's done the actual job, or you're going to hire someone who you think can do the job. They're looking for people who actually have experience. So that's why I'm saying I think the Cowboys shouldn't have gotten rid of the experience. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's said and done now. Like, now the Cowboys have to, listen to me, the Cowboys have to minimize the role that the tight ends have in this offense. This is what it is. Like, we got to minimize the role. We got to minimize the role because the tight end cannot be as important as it was last year with what we have right now at tight end. It can't. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. For all y'all folks that's saying the Cowboys going to draft a tight end in the first round, you are already admitting that you don't trust Ferguson. Can I ask you a question? If the Dallas Cowboys trust Ferguson as much as you guys say they do, why would they draft a tight end? I'm just curious. If the Cowboys are so for sure in Ferguson, why would you draft a tight end in the first round? That makes no sense. That doesn't make sense. If the Cowboys are for sure okay with Ferguson as their starting tight end, bro, they're not drafting the tight end in the first round. That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to draft. Look at this. Ferguson has only been in the league for 1 year. So even if you draft a dude in the first round, he's going to be around the same years as the guy you have right now. That doesn't make sense. Like, but the Cowboys are not drafting a tight end in the first round. And if they do draft a tight end in the first round, they do not believe in Jake Ferguson. And that will then prove my point on Dalton Schultz. Just keeping it real with you. If the Dallas Cowboys draft a tight end in the first round, that right there lets you know that they do not have faith in what they have right then. What do I think is the Cowboys need right now? Tackle. A tackle, a right tackle to be exact. Tackle. I say tackle. Cam Newton is done with football, I think. I think Cam is done with football. Cam Newton, I think he's done. Cam is just having so much fun with his kids, man. Like with his 7-on-7 kids. I think he's done with football. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cam is making, like I said, he's making so much money. Not even so much money, but he's made so much money. And then he's having so much fun with his 7-on-7 kids that I think Cam's done. He says, Iceberg Slim says, West Coast, they don't believe in Jake Ferguson just because he made all his plays off bootleg. Notices Peyton Henderson got all the passes were downfield. You know what, man? Iceberg Slim, you better stop making sense, bro. better stop. You better stop. You better start making all that sense. You better stop making all that sense. Cam is a backup quarterback. He says Cam was throwing at the pro day. At whose pro day? I mean, I'm pretty sure he threw. Travis Thompson, what's up? Are you going to run a spread offense? We need a line so Dak can throw the ball. It's a good point. I say right tackle. Or at least a guy that can play right and left tackle, because, you know, I think right now that's probably your biggest hole, I would say. And they got 2 boards. Yeah, I would say tackle. For sure, tackle. Because the reason I say tackle is because Terrence Steele is still injured, but he's making progress. Jason Peters hasn't been re-signed. So technically, and Avante Collins is probably your next best thing. So that's why I would say probably tackle. I'd probably have to say tackle. Cam, Cooper, Rush. Cam is better than Cooper Rush. I believe so. But I also don't believe that Cam wants to play. Can I ask you a question? Whatever, y'all told me that Cooper Rush was gonna have 50,000 jobs available. It sure didn't seem like it. Should have kept Amari. Look at the stars, even with the backup QBs, Rusty, who didn't play. Yeah, man, I'm just tripping out, man. Everybody said that Cooper Rush was gonna have all these people knocking at his door, trying to get him, and that man didn't have no offers. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, we be inflating the quality, the what's up with you? No. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I really forgot what I was gonna say. I got interrupted. Should have just kept Amari. Okay. Left tackle, Tyron Smith. Left guard, Tyler Smith. Steele and Zach Martin is my dream offensive line. Tyler Baez at center. I like that too. Cooper Rush is not. I mean, I told y'all he wasn't a good quarterback. That's why we was ranked 26th in total offensive efficiency when he was our quarterback. Dak came back, we went to freaking 7. Yeah, Rush is not a starting caliber quarterback, no. Which is crazy though, because I could have sworn everybody was swearing up and down he was though. I got a hot topic for Cowboys. Don't win a Super Bowl because of the kicker. I mean, I don't think anybody has not won a Super Bowl because of the kicker. And our kicker, Brett Mayer, is not on the team anymore, so that wouldn't even make sense. What's up, Rakisha? Do you think it's because Dak's contract is almost up? That what? Do I think what's what? Do I think what? Do I think what? What's up with you? Do I think it's because Dak's contract is almost up? Ivory, what's up, Ivory? We picked up a new long snapper like he was the issue too. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. He said we picked up a long snacker like he was the problem. You know what that's called? That's called just in case. You know what? Let's fire his ass too, just in case. Now look at me. Listen to him. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Out of all the stuff I know about football, and I think I'm pretty damn knowledgeable about football. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. I know a lot about football. But you know what I do? I pay somebody else to train my kids in football. You don't know why? Because that's how that guy pays his mortgage. That guy right there, that's how he keeps his lights on at night. By teaching kids how to play football, how to be better receivers and better DBs. And guess what? No matter how much I know about football, I'm always going to refer to the expert. Always, bruh. Always, bruh. Always. We're going to always refer to the expert. Forget what your opinion is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I think I know a lot about football, but Steven is a mastermind behind the dumb decisions we make, persuades his dad to co-sign his stupidity. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Jerry got to be involved with some of that stuff because I ain't never heard of daddy being in charge. I mean, son being in charge. So Jerry, I ain't gonna put it all on Steven because Jerry's still daddy, man. Jerry's name is still on the deed. Steven is the mastermind. He says, West Coast, I'm coming to the Bay for the 49ers game. My boy, me too. I'll be there. Sugar Daddy, let me go give some old school knowledge, and you know what I'm talking about. Zeke and Witten got what we call the pool. Tyron Pollock got Pollock pool, so it ain't sitting on the bench. Okay. Slim, you be talking that talk, man. I don't know I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about, Iceberg. Break that one down, man. I'm only 40, and that might be a little bit over me. Questions. Let's hit some questions, man. Let's hit some questions. Hey, no, I gotta go. My phone about to die. Hey, I appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.